Fashion. It's a word that evokes images of catwalks, glamorous models, and luxurious fabrics. But fashion is so much more than just clothing. It's a powerful form of self-expression, a reflection of our values, and a window into the social and cultural trends of our time. From the draped garments of ancient Greece to the sleek silhouettes of the 21st century, fashion has always been an integral part of the human experience. Throughout history, clothing has served practical purposes, providing protection from the elements and indicating social status. However, fashion goes beyond mere functionality. It allows us to communicate our identities, aspirations, and beliefs to the world. Whether consciously or unconsciously, we curate our appearances through clothing choices, sending messages about who we are and how we want to be perceived. Fashion is a dynamic and ever-evolving force, constantly responding to cultural shifts, technological advancements, and artistic innovations. The way we dress today is a far cry from the fashions of our ancestors, yet each era has left its mark on the industry, shaping the trends and styles we embrace today. Understanding the history of fashion provides a fascinating glimpse into the evolution of human civilization. It allows us to appreciate the artistry, craftsmanship, and cultural significance behind the garments we wear and the ever-changing landscape of style. The story of fashion begins in ancient civilizations where clothing served both practical and symbolic purposes. In ancient Egypt, linen garments were prized for their coolness and comfort in the hot climate. Egyptians adorned themselves with elaborate jewelry and headdresses, signifying social status and religious beliefs. Moving to ancient Greece, we encounter the flowing drapery of togas and chitons. These garments, often made from fine wool or linen, emphasized the body's natural form and reflected the Greeks' appreciation for aesthetics and philosophy. Roman fashion borrowed heavily from the Greeks, but introduced new fabrics like silk and intricate embroidery, signifying the empire's growing wealth and influence. The Middle Ages saw a shift towards more structured silhouettes. Religion played a significant role in fashion during this period. Sumptuary laws dictated who could wear certain colors and fabrics, reinforcing social hierarchies. The rise of guilds brought about advancements in tailoring and craftsmanship, evident in the intricate tapestries and richly embroidered garments of the era. From the fall of the Roman Empire to the dawn of the Renaissance, fashion evolved significantly, reflecting changing social structures, religious influences, and advancements in textile production. This era laid the foundation for the development of Western fashion and the emergence of distinct styles that will continue to influence dress for centuries to come. The Renaissance marked a turning point in fashion history. This period witnessed a renewed interest in classical art and culture, influencing everything from architecture to clothing. The stiff formal garments of the Middle Ages gave way to more fluid silhouettes that emphasized the human form. The Italian Renaissance in particular became a center of fashion innovation. Wealthy merchants and nobles commissioned luxurious fabrics like velvet, satin, and brocade, often adorned with intricate embroidery and jewels. Men's clothing became increasingly ornate, featuring doublet, breeches, and elaborate ruffs. Women's fashion embraced low necklines, full skirts, and lavish jewelry, reflecting the opulence of the era. The 17th and 18th centuries saw the rise of powerful European courts, where fashion became an important tool for displaying wealth and status. The French court under Louis XIV set the standard for extravagance. Elaborate gowns, towering hairstyles, and the use of luxurious fabrics like silk, lace, and brocade characterized the Rococo period. The late 18th century ushered in a period of revolution and social upheaval. The French Revolution in particular had a profound impact on fashion. Gone were the excesses of the Rococo era, replaced by simpler, more democratic styles inspired by classical antiquity. Women embraced flowing empire waistlines while men opted for tailored jackets, breeches, and cravats. This era marked a turning point where fashion began to reflect changing social values and the rise of individualism. Section 4: Haute Couture and the Rise of Fashion Icons. The 19th century witnessed the birth of haute couture, a French term meaning high fashion or high dressmaking. Charles Frederick Worth, an English designer based in Paris, is widely regarded as the father of haute couture. Worth revolutionized the fashion industry by establishing the first couture house where he created one-of-a-kind garments for elite clientele. This period also saw the rise of fashion magazines, which helped to disseminate trends and styles beyond the exclusive world of haute couture. Publications like Harper's Bazaar and Vogue provided readers with insights into the latest fashions, beauty tips, and social etiquette. The early 20th century ushered in a new era of fashion icons. Designers like Coco Chanel and Paul Poiret challenged traditional notions of femininity and revolutionized women's wear. Chanel's iconic designs, including the little black dress and the Chanel suit, emphasized comfort and practicality without sacrificing elegance. Poiret liberated women from restrictive corsets and introduced looser, more flowing silhouettes inspired by Orientalism. The emergence of haute couture and the rise of fashion icons marked a significant shift in the industry. Fashion became less about simply following trends and more about individual expression and the pursuit of personal style. Designers emerged as tastemakers, influencing the wardrobes of the elite and shaping the way people dressed around the world. Section 5: Catwalks and Couture, the spectacle of fashion shows. Fashion is not just about clothing, it's a reflection of our culture, our values, and our aspirations. From the ancient roots to the modern runway, fashion has always been a powerful force of expression. As we look to the future, fashion will continue to evolve, inspiring and shaping the world around us. This is the bold statement on fashion evolution.